Good morning and welcome. My name is Scott Goh-Davis, and today I have the honor of walking you through exactly how Appfire ignites your ESM. For those of you who don't know Appfire, we were founded in 2005 and have been profitable since our inception, growing from just 80 to more than 800 people in the last 5 years. Our solutions are now trusted by over 1 million users, including over half of the Fortune 500. Coupled with our extensive global partner base, Appfire has become the most widely adopted portfolio in the Atlassian ecosystem. We are proud to have received recognition for our company growth, culture, corporate social responsibility, and product excellence. We are also honored to have received multiple Atlassian Partner of the Year awards consecutively for the fastest marketplace growth and for our apps that help customers succeed in multiple areas. One of those areas is ESM, or Enterprise Service Management. While ITSM originally focused on standards like ITIL, it didn't take long to realize the benefits of applying many of the same core concepts across non-IT departments. Previously, each would have had their own email, portal, or process. These operated to varying degrees of efficiency and visibility, with little to no way of coordinating across them. Enter ESM. Bringing more departments under the same service management umbrella benefits all, once some additional capabilities are in place, getting everyone into a single workflow. But who's done this? And what exactly does good look like? Let's examine a few data points to find out. Across APAC, every major market is experiencing compounded annual growth for ESM utilization. In fact, Taiwan falls right in line with the regional average. That's driven by factors such as massive government investment in AI, as well as policies lifting adoption in the mid-market tier, plus a unique vertical for smart building and facilities that is organically evolving. These all create multiple opportunities to expand the benefits of ESM. This also tracks to what we're seeing across APAC from an Appfire perspective, resulting in 146,000 users of our ESM enhancing products today. Specifically, some noteworthy customer callouts include one of the big four banks in Australia, a massive e-commerce site in India, a major tech company in South Korea, and a premier semiconductor company right here in Taiwan. What do they all have in common? Well, to start, they're all using Atlassian's Service Collection, but that's not all. This is enhanced by one or more Appfire products that we'll cover today, including Time to SLA, JXL, and Dashboard Hub. We'll take a brief look at each to see how you can truly ignite your ESM. First up, let's take a look at Time to SLA. To begin, let's create an urgent request from Atlassian's default customer portal. We'll provide some additional context. Note that I'm really pressed for time. And this is the standard response. With no other feedback, what's likely to happen next? That's right, I feel the need to escalate. Sometimes an email or Slack message follows, all because I cannot see what's happening behind the scenes. There's nothing new on the screen. However, if I look at another ticket where Time to SLA was used, here we have much more detail. The ticket was auto-escalated, and even better, I can see to the right all of the SLA metrics of both my particular issue as well as any underlying ones. Here, a little bit of transparency really goes a long way. What we've seen so far improves the experience for your end users, and that's key when expanding from ITSM into ESM. But what about your internal users? For service desk agents, delivering speed and quality fundamentally depend on using the right tools. With JXL, we can up-level their engagement as well. Let's see how. For an agent, this is the standard view provided. It's great to get started. At some point, though, you will want to evolve this. JXL allows you to make your ESM queue much more than a list. Building on standard JQuery and filters, you can quickly configure a tailored view. First, we'll remove some unnecessary fields to make a bit of room. Now, we'll format the results by switching on a summary row and modify how each column is rolled up. Here we'll refine how status is shown, and already you can see how JXL provides spreadsheet-like features directly in Jira. Adding new columns is also a snap. Specifically for SLAs, we can access every type of related field for immediate display, from the Atlassian provided ones to 24 additional ones that come uniquely with JXL, including 20 smart columns. Smart columns deliver real-time calculated metadata, such as linked issue counts and derived metrics, directly within JXL, eliminating the need for custom fields, manual lookups, or separate single-purpose applications. In addition, there are 4 history columns. History columns reveal lifecycle data, such as time and status and workflow progression, giving teams instant insight into how issues have moved through their processes without needing external reporting tools or manual tracking. Here, we'll select time and status as an example. Now, we just need to configure it. Already, with no special skills, we can see how long each ticket sat with a particular individual. JXL does the heavy lifting for you. Furthermore, if you need specialized values, JXL has you covered with formula fields. You can compose your own ad hoc equations as needed. Here we'll configure the cost of total time spent on any ticket. Just start typing into the equation field which one you want, and it will provide suggestions. Here we'll select the total time spent with some quick math to turn this value into hours multiplied by a desired hourly rate, and easy. Now, we'll format things slightly. And add a currency symbol. Already, our support queue is providing some unique data. However, as things expand, it's a good idea to add a bit of formatting logic for readability. For our cost field, we'll format the entire row based on value ranges. Much better, and far more useful for your support agents. At some point, with systems as expansive as ESM, we'll need reports that can cut across multiple installations and products. Native dashboards only get you so far, and BI tools are quite often too heavy for the task. Dashboard Hub provides a perfect balance of both elements, allowing you to see what's happening across your entire system, both inside and outside of Atlassian. Dashboard Hub allows you to spin up a report in no time. With our blank page ready, now we can add some functional elements or gadgets. There are over 80 gadgets that access data from various parts of the Atlassian platform and beyond. Let's look at a few. Under JSM, we'll get started with created versus resolved. And we immediately have a visual of ticket progress over time. Next, we'll link into the original support queue for reference. And now we have the default in the upper right. Now, we'll add some time to SLA details starting with met versus breached. Much better. And finally, let's add an SLA breach watch report to stay in front of things. And in only a few minutes, we now have access to many details of our ESM system. Hopefully, this gave you some perspective on how Appfire ignites your ESM. Thanks for your attention.